Hilarious story that Sarah Silverman contributes.
Well, Sarah and I'm a big fan of Sarah Silverman. I think her sense of humor is hilarious. It's so dark and so caustic and yet so kind, and she balances that by being so nice but just talking about the worst things. But she's such a nice person, so I've always loved her. And we ended up doing a movie together, A Million Ways to Die in the West, that Seth MacFarlane wrote and directed. And it was in Santa Fe, which is my home state, and so I was so stoked that Sarah was in it. That's a lot of S's. And we went and had a meal together. I walked to this place, and it was a pizza place, and she all of a sudden, as she's talking to me, eating her pizza, she just looks at me and she goes, "I think I'm fainting. I think I'm about to pass out." And I was like, "Are you serious? What is happening? Are you really about to pass out? Or are you doing a bit? Like, is this a funny bit?" And she goes, "No, sometimes, I don't think I eat enough, and yeah, I think I'm starting to pass out." And so I got her water, and no one else was at the restaurant. It was closing, but it was weird because the staff had recognized her and I, so they were kind of observing everything, and I didn't want to make it seem like a bad thing. But we ended up laying her on the ground and putting her knees up, and she was kind of embarrassed, but passing out embarrassed, And then she kind of woke up, and she was so appreciative. She was like, "Oh, that's so nice. They're taking care of me right now." And she tells it with much more hilarity in the book, but that's sort of what went down. She's super sweet.
But the reason for the fake faint is because David called you on the phone, and she got jealous. Correct?
Oh, well, that's her take on it. Yes, I was talking to David on the phone while having dinner with her. So she claims in the book that the reason that she fainted was to get attention. I think Sarah Silverman gets enough attention.